Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 6:35 on 11/4, Friday, the November 4th. Friday, the 4th of November. Wow, cool. Day after payday, my disability payment showed up. I'm about to take my first hit of cannabis of the day. I was not able to spend as much money as I wanted to yesterday for a couple of reasons. I forgot to hit my bank, had to hit up ATMs on the way to the recreational cannabis store. I happened to hit a whole bunch of places where you could only take out very small amounts of money because the recreational store that we had gone to was in a very tiny town. I mean, Shelton's small, but the place where this is, it's so small that there's just one combination grocery store, post office, and next to it, the cannabis shop. Two stores in town, one of them's for pot. We now have, this is my small little serving amount to hang out. The rest of it is hidden away so that I don't use too much of it myself, though I am largely innocent of that, which is okay. So that's full. I've got lots. We picked up a whole bunch of grams of oil, as well as bud, flower. So my first hit of cannabis of the day. In fact, it's been way too many hours since I've smoked. So always afterward, first hit of cannabis of the day is always rather painful because I got to use a lot of pressure on my hand to get these bloody things to go. With 80% use and 20% deficit, I'd even put a little bit of oil on top of the bowl. So this hit of cannabis is a good thing. It is a gray and cold day outside right now because of the weather. It's November 4th, so there's stars in the sky. So it's clear, but it's just cold and gray right now because it doesn't get light till about 8 o'clock now, and it gets dark at around 6. Thumbs up. So it's going to be a sunny day. It's going to be a chilly day. Might end up a little warm. October was a crazy month for the entire globe. October was the hottest October on record ever. And then to make that even worse in this area, October is also the wettest month on record ever. During the month of October, we got 2 months worth of rain. Not 1, 2 months worth of rain. Haven't had that happen before in this area. Broke some records. Yay. Now, another thing I wanted to say was, you see this up here? Which hand? Which hand is it? This one. This up here? This mouse. That's just been setting up on my thing there because I haven't had any room, and so I finally realized, hey, I'm going to talk about this and why I don't use it. It's like, take a look at this thing. It's got 2 buttons there for my clumsy thumb to bang into constantly, and there's another button on this side for these clumsy fingers here to click on, and then of course not just the 2 here, but there's another one here. And then the mouse wheel does it, and I think it's also got the side clicker thing going on too. It's like, maybe if I didn't have a semi-paralyzed hand, that would be a pretty good mouse. But as it is, I mean, this one drives me crazy because of those bloody thumb buttons. I can't have my thumb up where it's supposed to be because it always hits those bloody things. I gotta use my thumb on the side like that. I like the shape of the mouse, but those thumb buttons are a pain. Ugh. Yay. Now the first thing I want to do, though, is to go through and do thank you comments to everybody. Let's see if there's anyone on the list that asked to see And no, nobody has. At the time, nobody had, by the time I fell asleep, nobody had asked to be on the shout-out, so no any particular persons. So let's just, first thing up, Noise. Thank you very, very much. Noise makes a fun comment about all sorts of things on the Suicide Boys thing. And Arms, ARMZ. Thank you so very much. I will do my best to keep doing what I'm doing. And then there's Black Metal Samurai. Thank you so very, very much for comments. And Chris Martin, Phantom spelled PHANTUM, a bit. Yeah, and this person says, video a little desynced with audio by like 2 seconds. Yeah, my description for the video, for it looks like Minecraft and all that, in the very description I say, oh, whoops, the gameplay audio is desynced for about a second or two. So, yeah, you noticed. Very good. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but occasionally, because the drivers are wrong, the gameplay video comes out as its own, video file with gameplay sounds in it. And so how the video desyncs the audio when it's rendering, I don't know, because it takes the one track with both video and audio together and then manages to desync the entire track on its own, but it's already one piece. There's nothing to break up. I don't know how it's doing it. That's like taking one photograph and getting 2 pictures out of it, and you gotta hold the picture together to get the one picture. And it's like, what? What? So, weird. And Meme Kip, thank you very, very much. And Looper Repo? Oh, wow, that one's a, oh, when it reads the same backwards as forwards. Oh my gosh, what is that called? It's a palindrome. Looper Repo. Backwards as forwards. Cool, thank you for the comment. And oh wow, and Muffzilla, hey, it caught your name right there, and they said, hey, thanks for the shout out. Well, guess what? You got another shout out there, Muffzillas. Thank you very much for comment. Your name just happened to catch my eye there. Come on, load up here. And Stephen Murphy, thank you so very, very much for your comments. And Jenny Eckerle, ECKERLE. Thank you so very, very much for comments. And Davey McLaren, thank you so much for the kind comments, or at least I assume they are. Let's actually read it. I'm just reading this one, and oh. No, this one's a nice comment, so thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. That was a nice comment. Thank you, actually, very much. And Martin Sanders, thank you so very, very much for the comments. Nicholas Paquette, Paquette. I would say Paquette. I don't know. But thank you very much for the comments. And let's see, Uber David. Interesting. Uber David. I kind of like the way that comes out, too. That's an interesting concept. It's like there's a David and an Uber David that all Davids aspire to. And, oh my gosh. Raysernaxo? It's all one word. Raysernaxo. Raysernaxo? Thank you so very, very much for your comments. And AJ Max, thank you. Greatly appreciated. I'm going to thank 2 more people, I think. And then I'm going to call this one. So, let's see. There is Courtney Vaughn, VAUGHAN. Thank you so very much for the kind comments. Or at least I assume it is. I didn't actually read the comment. Some of them I'm actually reading as I'm thanking. Some of them I'm not. Because my brain is very blurry. I've been up for like 15 minutes. I woke up, went to the bathroom, made sure the hamsters were okay and fed them. And then sat down and started recording. So it's been about 15 minutes or less I've been awake. So I'm amazed I can even read right now. And Phil Trash, number 394, which makes you, wonder if there's another 393 Phil Trashes out there. Like some kind of cloning system. And then, well, last person, I guess, Drinry, That's an interesting name, Jrinree, Jrinree. Thank you so very, very much for the very kind comments. I assume most of them are. I only was able to read one or two of them as I was going through, so those ones were kind, but the rest of them hopefully kind. I think that most people are very, very kind in the comments. You are all actually very wonderful people. The comment section of a lot of comments are just, oh my gosh, a total cesspool of negativity and awfulness. And I come across, I've got trolls and I've got people that are just rude because hey, it's the internet and you can be an asshole and there's no consequences. So a lot of people just shoot for that. But my comment section, I see people being kind. Some people ask questions like, hey, could you do this? And another person goes, oh, he did this on, and then half the time there's a URL for them. And, if there's not, it's like, oh, they did this here. And they go, oh, well, thank you. And then they go searching, and then they're good. That's an awesome comment section. There's a little bit of negativity, and sometimes, I outright will take out comments that are like when people use racist slurs against each other. Ooh, gone. No. Luckily, that sort of thing, I only have to edit a comment out like once a week. So, not bad. Past that, the only other real things that I worry about is like in my spam filters, is somebody says, like, Rack to Lupe Fiasco, born to eat walrus meat. And then they do that like 5 times on every video. And then all those go right into the spam filter. And then I see it's like 70 requests for the same thing. It's like, I let one of them through, yeah. But the other 78 is like, okay, goodbye, remove. You only need to request once, not 75 times. So thumbs up. Those are the only real things that I edit out in the comment section, like out of spam filters, is I take out the mass duplicates out of the spam filter. Everything else I just let through. And then anything that's just horribly racist or sexist comes out, because that's somebody who is just being a jerk anyway. They don't even care. They're just trying to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't mind getting rid of that. But that's the only things that I'd remove out of my comment section. And that, like I say, it's spam. There's a lot of that. That always happens. There's a lot of like just plain, come to this place if you want to do this and buy this here. And yeah, thanks. So I clean that stuff out. The real spam. The past that, it's just, if it's not horribly racist and all that, then yeah, it goes through. But I only see that happen like once a week. Very, very cool. You're all awesome people in the comment section. I love that. And you are also just awesome people. I have had wonderful conversations with so many people in the comment section. People always say, I'm sorry I left such a huge comment. I love huge comments. They're awesome. That lets more of your personality through. If you've got one small sentence versus a paragraph, way more of you comes through in a paragraph than just in a short sentence. And the short sentence stuff, it could be pumped out by machines, because a lot of people just put in like, React to Lupe Fiasco, banana head. And then that's all the comment is. It's like, okay, I hope the RNG hits it, but there's not a lot I can say. It's when people sit down and just do long comments, then go, oh, I'm sorry I left such a long comment. But like, I love longer comments. That gives me something to actually reply to, and it lets you show through. I think that's awesome. I love rambly comments with just a little bit of info and just talking. That stuff's great. Please do. Now, before I close this off, of course, I want to do this as well, where I say, Bom dia, dia gwit, labri, ahanyo aseo, dzień dobry, or less formally, chest. Now I still, while talking a little faster today, I'm talking slower than I normally talk, and so when you say chest, it's not like you go, hello, on the streets, which is what when you stretch that out would sound like. You know, it's something you slap out, you know, hello, you know, chest. It's quick, you don't stretch it out like I do, you know, chest. Polish, +10 difficulty language. If I'm in the ballpark, awesome. Terahomikost, Barilus, Gomarias, Buenos Dias. And, of course, Bareda, Yoragelt, Matenva, Buongiorno, Dobre Utro, Bokertov, Buna Dimineata, Ohio, Komusta, Gomorgan, Nihao, Privyet, Guten Tag, Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Labdien, Mesa Olheli, Merhaba, and of course, go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Now, is it a coincidence that there's now 2 Irish phrases in there? Both diagwit, or is it diagwit? Diagwit, I think. Darn it, now I've forgotten. Which one is it? Start at the top of the list. Diagwit, Irish. And I say not only good morning in Irish, but end up with the crack, which actually was an American phrase, traveled over to Ireland about 100 years ago, is still in use in Ireland, but has come back to the United States. So, is it Irish, or is it American Irish? Or is it just American? Hard to say, since it's not American really, since it's set over in Ireland too. But it started here. It started in the U.S. for the win. So, it's a day that's a better day because I've got cannabis. I have to be careful, of course. I don't have way lots, but compared to what I've had in the past, I've got a lot. Now, the sad part is, before the medical dispensaries went away, pretty much all that I've got here that I've got to use and stretch out, this used to be like, okay, this is this afternoon's. And then I'd have about this much to smoke for the afternoon. What good days those were. The dispensaries are gone, medical dispensaries. It's all recreational now, lower quality, higher cost, and yay. But you take care. I will see you in the videos. Hopefully, my only doing 4 or 5 videos is working out. I haven't seen if there is a backlash, backhaul from that subscriber-wise. I don't know. I'm hoping not. Because still, even doing 4 videos is still twice as many as you're supposed to do, and more than most people do. I mean, most people are smart and do only like 2 videos a day. I'm an idiot. I do 4 and 5 still on a day that I consider myself doing not much. Doing nothing. And that's, if I do less than a week's content in a day, I feel bad. So, I'm the one that's actually feeling the worst about the whole change. For the win. So you take care. Have a great day. I do have a game video coming up. Unfortunately, it's not Firewatch. I'm continuing Firewatch. It's not yet Outlast. I'm continuing Outlast. It's not yet The Walking Dead Episode 2. I'm going to be doing The Walking Dead Episode 2. So, no fear. It's not yet Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to be doing more of that, too. So, no fear. I have a billion projects that I have to get done. And I'm still trying to figure out how to monetize my channel so I don't have to keep begging for donations all the time. I'd love to not beg for donations. I'd love to not ever have to ask for help again. I feel terrible asking for help. I was raised of the generation where, you know, technically I'm supposed to be a baby boomer. You know, up to 1964, you're a baby boomer. I was born in 62. I don't have anything in common with baby boomers. My parents are baby boomers. I'm of the generation after the baby boomers. You know, sure, by that 2-year difference, I'm supposed to be a boomer. But baby boomers are retiring, and I'm not even close to retirement age. It doesn't even matter that I'm out of the workforce. I'm not even close to retirement age, and baby boomers have been retiring and getting out of the workforce. They've been talking about that for the past 20 years. I'm of the generation just after that, what they call, we're Generation Jones. You're not boomers, but you're not the generation after the boomers. I consider myself a Generation Joneser because I don't have anything in common with baby boomers. I don't like hanging around with people my own age. I don't like people my own age. People my age are boring. So I hang around with people that are younger. I try not to hang around with creepily young people, but, you know, it's like anyone who's 40 or 30 or late 20s, I feel a lot more kinship than anyone who's 50 and older. Generally people that are 50 and older, they don't play video games that I know of in my area that I've grown up around. They don't play video games. They don't do all the stuff that I care about. I play role-playing games. I play board games. I play with hamsters. We've got guinea pigs. I'm not in kinship with the people that like to just, I don't know what they do. I feel uncomfortable around people my own age that are acting my age. I don't know what people that age do. And I feel uncomfortable when I'm around people my age that act appropriately their age. So I hang around with younger people because they do things that I'm interested in. People my age generally are boring and dull and awful. For the win. Now, if you're my age and older and you're not boring and awful, obviously I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, you know, those people that are your age and older where you don't really have anything in common with them. It's like you want to talk with somebody, but the things that you're interested in, they have no idea what you're talking about. And the stuff that they're interested in, you don't care about in the slightest either. So like, ugh. Well, this is a long one, 22 minutes. You take care. Have a great day. I'll see you on the flip side. And that's a very good thing, my friend. Wow. At first I was wondering if I was even going to fit 5 minutes, and now I'm wondering how the hell I'm going to fit this one into the day. Take care.